All right, I just put up an amazing bodyweight workout on my Instagram page because tons of people have been asking me, Greg, I can't go to the gym. My gym's closed down, or I'm in a period of isolation because of what's going on with the coronavirus all over the world. It's been crazy. What can I do to maintain my muscle or build my physique from home? And so what I did was I put up an awesome workout you can do right from home. All you need is a chin-up bar. You can get a door chin-up bar for $20. And you can get a killer workout from home. Now, I want to talk about a few things before I get into this workout. You guys are gonna love it. I have the exercises that I'm gonna show you. But the first thing that I want you to realize is that resistance is resistance. Whether you're lifting a heavy weight or you're doing a body weight movement, your body only knows tension. And you can create tons of tension with bodyweight training with the workouts I'm gonna show you, because sure, if you can do 20, 30 push-ups, you're not gonna build that much muscle, but you can do advanced push-up variations that are incredibly difficult, that people that can lift a lot of weight will struggle with. And so muscle growth comes from two things: tension and volume. And so this workout's gonna produce a lot of tension with the first two exercises and then more volume with the next two exercises. So you're gonna love this workout. Now, the next thing I wanna mention is that, if we're stuck in a period where we're busy or gyms are closed down, the reality is you can maintain muscle with very little work. In fact, some research shows that you can maintain near 100% of your muscle mass with 1/3 to 1/2 of the volume it took to build it. So it's a lot easier to maintain muscle than to encourage more muscle growth. So again, don't freak out. If you can't go to the gym, just doing this workout once a week is gonna make a massive difference versus doing nothing. Even doing half of this workout, even just doing one set of each exercise of this workout is gonna make a much bigger difference. Now, the next thing I wanna talk about is that I find that there's an advantage to bodyweight training. You see, what I've noticed is that some of the guys that I know and people on YouTube that are really strong pound for pound with weights, there's a common denominator. They have a background in bodyweight training. I'm falling into this category. Back when I was 13, 14, 15, 16, with YouTube, there was that era of bodyweight training. There was like the thug workouts. Bodyweight training was a big thing, and it just was cool. And what was going on was that, like you can go to the park, do muscle ups, do pull-ups, and build an amazing physique. And it's amazing for, functionality and strength and power and athleticism. There's a reason why, the military use a lot of bodyweight training. There's a reason why martial artists and boxers use a lot of bodyweight training. There's specific advantages to bodyweight training. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is that doing bodyweight training requires a lot of core strength. You need a really, really strong core. So you're going to build an incredible core with bodyweight training. Now, what's very powerful with bodyweight training, I actually find this actually is super beneficial. Even if you love working out, even if you got the best home gym setup in the world, it's worthwhile doing some bodyweight training. And the reason is because it's closed chain. You see, when your hands are fixed to the ground, you're doing push-ups. That's a closed chain movement. And naturally, human beings were better at achieving maximum muscle activation with closed chain versus holding a dumbbell that's moving in the air. So we can actually stimulate and activate more muscle with closed chain movements. And again, you know what? This is one of the reasons why squats are very powerful, why squats will build more muscle than doing a leg press, because with squats, it's a closed chain movement. Your feet are fixed to the ground versus the leg press is free moving. So remember, you get better activation from closed chain movements. Now, I believe that working with bodyweight training and doing those closed chain movements helps teach you to activate more muscle when you do free weights. So there is advantages to doing this bodyweight training. And so one of the techniques to lift more weight with a barbell or dumbbell is, on bench press, to think about driving yourself into the bench. So what you're doing is you're essentially turning into a closed chain movement to activate more muscle. This shows you the power that bodyweight training has. Now, where bodyweight training loses its appeal is that people just think, once you can do 20, 30 push-ups, 20 pull-ups, you're not gonna be able to build much more muscle. That's why we're gonna be building up to the variations I'm gonna show you in this video. So the first workout is going to be, and all you need is a pull-up bar. The first workout is gonna be doing 3 sets of side-to-side pull-ups. Now, the side-to-side pull-ups is, typically with pull-ups and chin-ups, you're using 50% on each arm. Now, the side-to-side pull-up, you're moving towards 70% on each arm. So you're lifting a lot of your body weight on one arm, and that's gonna build a ton of muscle. That's gonna require a ton of strength. That's gonna produce a ton of tension. And as you get stronger on this, you can move your arms further apart. As you get stronger on this, you can try and use as little of your supporting arm as possible. Next, we're gonna move into push-ups. You're gonna do 3 sets of 6 to 10 reps per arm on push-ups. And for the push-ups, same thing. Put your feet up on a bench, and you're gonna spread your arms apart, and you're gonna go left side to right side. And again, try and use as much, when you go to the left, use as much on the left and as little as possible on the right. And you're gonna find your chest and triceps are burning like crazy. This is actually a very tough movement. So again, if push-ups are too easy, this is a very challenging movement. Now that we got some strength work in there, some strength work on pushing and pulling, we're gonna move into some more so pump work and hit the arms a bit harder. So the next movement we're gonna be doing is a basic chin up with your hands close together. You know, you can do 3 sets of, 10 to 15 reps with short rest periods to get a bit more volume in there, to produce a bit more sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. And if this is too easy, throw on a weighted vest. Get your backpack, throw your computer and your textbooks in it, and it'll make it more challenging. So again, we can be creative and get a killer workout, in that style. Now, next, we're gonna do some more high rep volume work on the triceps and the pushing muscles. So you're gonna kick your feet up on a bench and do diamond push-ups and really get a nice, you're gonna get a nice squeeze and activation in the inner chest, in your pectorals, and in your triceps, and you're gonna feel it really nicely. Again, keep the rest period short, keep the reps, 10 to 20 reps. And again, if it's too easy to do 20, throw on a backpack or weighted vest, and that will make it a lot more challenging. And you're gonna feel this workout really kicks your ass. This is gonna make a massive difference if you're not going to the gym. You're gonna find you get really strong. And then finally, you can finish off with some hanging side to side knee ups, 3 sets, 8 to 15 reps per side. Totally killer. Great for the core. You can just rest 1 minute. And so again, for the first 2 exercises, you rest 2 to 3 minutes per set. For the next 2, rest, try and rest under a minute, and then abs, rest 1 minute. That's a killer workout. Now, I've just launched my bodyweight training program. This thing is totally kick-ass. This is gonna show you how to build up to these versions I just showed you, and then progress to really advanced full range handstand push-ups, feet elevated one-arm push-ups, some really sick lower body training with pistol squats, with Bulgarian split squats, with single leg hip thrusts. It's gonna show you how to get more of this pump training work in it. It's gonna show you how to build an incredible physique with using stuff like exercise bands or suspension bands, and really master your physique with just your body weight. I'm working out just from home, and I've designed this program to mimic my movie star body program, sort of that minimalist guide to physique mastery that I was planning on launching. So essentially there's 3 phases. The first phase is very strength and density oriented, more lower volume. And then as we build up to the 3rd phase, we go into shrink wrap mode where we do a lot more volume. We introduce, shorter rest periods and get more of that shrink wrap effect. So this program is kick-ass. I just spent 4 hours filming all the videos and tutorials for this thing. It's amazing. So if you want to check it out, right now we have a crazy special deal on it. You guys can get this for a crazy special deal. But again, all I want to do is give you some awesome free value. So if you've been training and you can't go to the gym, do this workout. It's a free workout. Try it. If you love it, then definitely I impress upon you to check out this full-blown program. It's so badass. You're gonna absolutely love it. But again, I just want to give you that free workout for you so you have something to do to really crush your physique if you're stuck at home for the next couple months, however long this is gonna be. I got you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.